10 years ago this week, Google tried to ban porn on Blogger. At the time, Blogger's policy was that non-commercial porn was allowed as long as it was marked as adult content, and that put it behind a warning interstitial. In 1 month, end of March, any blogs that had this adult content would be set to private. Any new blogs would not be able to post this sexual content. And like most things, there'd be exceptions for education and science and artwork, but those are always very gray areas. The reason Google gave for this is that they wanted to put bloggers' content policy in alignment with the policies for YouTube and Google+, which did not allow porn. And there was a huge backlash. Some people had been posting their personal porn since like 1999, and the policy didn't really clarify specifically the limits of what was included, right? So there was some gray area. People were wondering, what about if they wrote about sexy times and erotica? One of the things that Blogger had on their content policy page is this very, very clear statement about how it's about free services for communication, self-expression, and freedom of speech. And this change seemed to be going against that. This was legal content. It was just not commercial. This is kind of incredible to me. But within just a few days, Google totally backed down and rescinded the change. They said, "We've received lots of feedback about making a policy change that impacts long-standing blogs and about the negative impact this could have on individuals who post sexually explicit content to express their identities." So they just went back to the previous policy where they did say they would do more to enforce that. That's where the policy stands today. 10 years later, you are allowed to post your sexually explicit photos and videos to Blogger as long as you mark it as adult content. This has to be non-commercial, consensual, and legal porn. The only change since 2015 is that Google now requires age verification to get past that interstitial, so you have to be signed in to a Google account, which means Google knows that you visited that site, which